Oh yeah, baby. This draft alone, baby. Here. All right. I'm about to give this draft a grade here, man. For real. Oh, how y'all doing this evening, man? How everyone doing tonight? All right. So something I want to talk about for the longest, y'all. All right. So I've been kind of wrapping things up a little bit right now. So for the draft, now the Chargers. Okay. So I have to give this a B minus, B plus, and the reason is because when we drafted Josh Palmer as a wide receiver, I was on the LA Originals podcast for a little bit. I had to put my little 2 cents on it. It shout him out too, man. He's a great, he's a good bid maker for the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dodgers, LA sports in general. But man, I have to say, Josh Palmer, I think he's going to be good, but some Chargers fans was bringing up the fact that we drafted Joe Reed, and I remember we rarely used him, but he was good on the special teams. And Tom Telesco, he was, talking with the scouts, actually seen something in him in Tennessee. And you got to think about this too, because of the pandemic. A lot of college players did not play as much. They didn't play as long, So I mean, it was a short season. It wasn't like really broadcast as much. So I mean, you only could get a little bit of production. And then it limited a lot of practice, So I mean, I have to give the benefit of the doubt. We do need another receiver, I believe. Even though we have Jalen Guyton, you know what I'm saying? We still got Mike Williams. He's going to be a deep threat. Keenan Allen. So we have weapons out here. So and Tyrone Johnson, but instead of Justin Herbert, it's just really just throwing into his free agents and stuff. He's on undrafted free agents. Like we can go ahead and get someone that we drafted. So I don't think it was a wasted pick. I was just. I don't know. I was just a little concerned a little bit, about our next. I think we end up picking not even Trey McQuitty, but Trey McQuitty's all right. Shoot, was it like another tackle? And I was just like, So I mean, I guess we need something to beef up the O line. But I'm looking here see what else did we get. Yeah, man, because. I mean, the draft was all right. I think the draft was all right. Like I said, Brandon Staley is more of a defensive-minded coach. So, I mean, he knows what he's doing. Asante Samuel Jr., that was a steal. So let me see. Chargers. I end up getting. Yeah. Because we look back over here right now. Let's see what we got. Okay, NFL draft grades. Yeah, okay, Nick Nyman. All right, there we go. Linebacker from Iowa. I was like, okay, so we got him in the 6th round. And so when I really we got him, I was like, okay, so we gave up like Desmond King for two 6th-round picks. So I'm looking like, okay, so we need something to utilize that linebacker position. Melvin Ingram, he's not going to be there for us. I don't think we're gonna really resign him. So we need someone to play with. And also outside linebacker. I think that's going to be good. He has some great production, short area quickness, as read here, speed on film, diagnosis in a flash, and plays very under control. Minimal ball production, but does have the smoothness to develop in that regard. They gave us a B for that grade. I don't, it's not bad. It's not bad. Then we got Larry Roundtree. There we go, Larry Roundtree. So, this was kind of like a little iffy to me. I was thinking like, okay, we already got the production with Austin Eckler, Justin Jackson. We just signed Joshua Kelly last year. Let these guys develop a little bit, man. Larry Roundtree, do we need someone from the SEC? Probably not. There's a little bit of film on it. Don't get me wrong. He has great vision and awareness. He can run a little bit. He can run really well. But I feel like our primary running back, like we don't have like a power running back. But I say our good running back is Austin Eckler in this particular moment. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have like a fullback on this team that we can utilize. But, I mean, Larry Roundtree, I've seen a little bit of, tape from him. I think he did fairly well. He was okay with Missouri. He made, some touchdowns and stuff, man. But I was like, did we really need an RB? I'm like, we could have just picked like 2 safeties, I think, because we really got to beat that defense. But I would say Chris Rump. But the second, oh my goodness, bro. Like we got him, that was good. Yeah, he's a little small, but he's slippery, bro. Like he can really get after the quarterback. I mean, dude, like that's something we need. You know, something for a blitz and everything, or a quarterback spy. Like we got him. He can help out on the outside with Joey Bosa. I'm looking like, okay, this is my guy here. You know, so I'm actually kind of happy about that, man. You know, so I'm not too upset with that. Uh, yeah. So yeah, we know drafting him though. Yeah, it's a DE, 118th pick. So I give this like a B. I give this actually an A minus. I give this an A minus. You know, so he's 6'3", 244 pounds, two-time All ACC selection for the Blue Devils out of Duke. He played in 36 games in total, 125 tackles, 34 for loss. Hey, 17 and a half sacks and 18 quarterback pressures. That's what he averaged. So Rumph will join the Chargers edge group that includes a Pro Bowl veteran, Joey Bosa, Kyler Fackrell, and Yunchin Nusu. Yeah, we're going to be good. I think we're going to be solid in that regards. So I'm kind of a little bit confident in that defense. Like with that Asante Samuel Jr. one, that took me by surprise. I thought we was going to get like an Avery Williams, man, from Boise. Like, we ended up getting him. I was like, okay, this is good. So I will say overall, you know, we can look back 2 or 3 years from now. I mean, this is like a decent, this was a very important draft for us. This is a draft that's going to really set up, especially a lot of teams up for success in the near future. I mean, you look at the Eagles, they got their wide receiver, Devontae Smith, bro. Like, he about to turn up. That might be a Deshaun Jackson, like 2 bro. He about to be like off, like he about to be crazy, man. And I'm thinking like, you know, with Jalen Hurts too, that's gonna be a really fast-paced team. And you gotta think about in the NFC East, you know, they're gonna be it's gonna be very competitive too, because you got the Cowboys just trying to build up their defense, Sean Lee retiring, so they got Michael Parsons. So I think they're gonna be good. It depends how well and healthy they're gonna be too. Hopefully they have OTAs, man. You know, if they let up a little bit with the COVID. But I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with Chris Rumph. I don't think this was a bad draft. I'm gonna come out here. Okay. You know, I think Tom Telesco is really setting up this team for success. I truly believe that. You got to think about Chargers fans. Like, we end up cleaning the house, right? We got a new coach. We got a new athletic team. We got a new staff. We got a new offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator. This is something that we can bring to the table here. I mean, Chris Rumph, the second Pro Bowler, like, this is good. This is really good, man. You know, so I looked at some, like I said, I looked at some highlights from him, and I was just like, dang, bro. No on the Chargers.com site. But yeah, and Mark Webb. I can't forget about Mark Webb. Now, yeah, this is the thing about 244. I'm like, it's Mark Webb, but like he's 6'1". He might do good. Like I said, he's 210 pounds. 4 years with the Bulldogs, where he recorded 74 tackles. 43 of it was solo, 8 pass defenses, and 1 interception across 27 games. Coming out of high school, Webb was recruited as a wide receiver before making the switch to defensive back his freshman year. He joins Eric Stokes, the Packers, Tyson Campbell, Jaguars, and Richard LeCounte, Browns, as the 4th defensive back to be selected from Georgia in the 2021 NFL draft. Yeah, Georgia, Alabama, they were turning up. They were, man. So, I mean, I think this is good. This is real good with Mark Webb, man. You know, I think we're gonna be okay. So, you know, I mean, this is kind of how like I really feel about the draft. I mean, I don't think it's horrible. We really took this serious. I have to say that. You know, many occasions I believe, you know, we took this draft serious, and that's all we asked for as fans. You know, for our staff to back us up. You know, take things serious, man. Seriously, you know. So, you know, you look at that. That's extremely important. That's gonna really determine how successful we're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm just, you know, truly blessed, man. Kind of, you know, happy to we doing something right. You know, we're doing something right. So, yeah, man. Let me see. Because I think they got Nick Nyman on social media. Some people say I don't even heard of Nick Nyman, bro. Like, okay, this is where you came from. So we are extremely disappointed to have our season end today. Oh, yeah, that's December 27th. Okay, Nick Nyman, feel like we deserve a better ending to the season. Thank you, everyone in that football building, especially my teammates over the last 5 years for giving me so many great memories. The days in the black and gold will be missed. Yeah, man. You know, shit, we could look at some Nick Nyman highlights, though. Yeah, man, but okay, so I just want to do some film on them. Okay. Ooh, okay. It's pretty fast. Okay. It's pretty smart on the field. Hard hitting. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can deal with this. 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 I don't think it's nothing wrong with him. Because a lot of Chargers fans didn't even know who he was. So that was the biggest thing. We didn't know who the guy was. We didn't know, like, okay, is this guy's going to be something special or anything? So, um, you know, it's it's like a hit or miss. Mark Webb. I didn't know anything about Mark Webb. I think I've seen a little bit of highlights. They say he's a jack of all trades. Yeah, I don't want you guys to see this. I think I've seen this before though. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, like I say, he's very fast. He can disrupt a lot of tackles. Little film on him. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much what we got here. Like I said, I don't see nothing wrong. Yeah, overall, man, the Chargers. If you guys want to know my reaction, this is what this is how I feel about it. And my thoughts on this. Like I said, the B minus for this draft. Rashad Slater. I was grateful for that. We had to get him, and we got to think about it. After I'll say after the third round, it's really not too much talent out there that you can really get. So some of these guys are like a hit or miss. So I can't really blame the Bolts like addressing just needs, getting players and addressing their needs, for the team because we know we need another tight end, we needed another edge rusher, little things like that, man. So we needed a safety, and that third process in the draft room, I think it was okay. We needed someone to replace them on a lot of things, man. So I mean, I can't really blame them on too many things, man. I mean, this is something good. Of course, you got the undrafted free agency that we may need, but I think I think LA was talking about we should have drafted, like, instead of drafting a wide receiver, Josh Palmer, we could have just sign a receiver from the free agency, and there were a lot of receivers available in the free agency market. Shit, I would love to have Julio Jones on our team. I think that would be a great asset. I mean, Herbert would love to throw the ball to him, but like I said, man, it's done. It's done. Well, we got new talent. We got fresh talent. we definitely address and hit on the offensive tackle position, the offensive lineman position. You got to protect Herbert. Rashawn Slater's playing a unique role. We had James, Brandon James. He's doing good. From the tackle from Nebraska. So we need to beef up the offensive line. He's a good tackle. So I mean, this is something. This is something that's decent that we, as Chargers fans, we can be happy about. We got a decent kicker. We ain't need to draft a kicker. You like, we ain't drafting no kicker. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that we need, bro. We ain't like the Cincinnati Bengals, but saying no offense to them Bengals fans, but I'm okay with it, man. I don't think it was a waste of time. I always every year I'm like very highly anticipated for the NFL draft. Like I'm really am. So I can't really just sit up here and say, "Oh, this is terrible. They're doing wrong." Like, this is not bad. This is actually decent, man. So, yeah, man. So I mean, that's all pretty much I have for the Chargers final draft results. So I mean, like a B minus, something that's good, something I can deal with. I'm excited for the season. I'm guarantee I'm so excited for the season coming up. Can't wait for the schedule to drop. Definitely we utilize the talent that we have here. So with our tackles, I'm pretty sure that we got to eliminate, Justin Herbert for being pressured too much. And then I'm looking at there too on the other side of the field. Chris Rump, he's doing how he's going to do and help Joey Bosa, and then now that's going to put a lot of fear into a lot of quarterbacks and changing their game plan. I'm like, okay, well, their defensive players are getting too fast out in the break, so so I think it's going really good, man. So we'll see. We can be potentially like a wild card team. I'll say potentially a wild card team, and if we can do that, that's good. I'm actually completely satisfied with that. If we're just being a wild card team, so and then hopefully get into the divisional round, conference, and Super Bowl, and bring home the trophy, man. We're rebuilding. We rebuild with the staff. Phillip Rivers is gone. Like I said, it's just us now. We gotta keep the franchise moving. Okay, so. My next thing I want to talk about is, Aaron Rodgers. He want to request, a trade. He doesn't want to play for the Green Bay Packers. I think he has every right. So, I mean, he went to the playoffs multiple times with that team, won a Super Bowl with them, went to a few divisional championships with them. I mean, you think about it, since Aaron Rodgers really, I mean, sometimes he gets injured, but for the most part, he's always been healthy and he comes back, and he's a leader, motivator, and he always he had a good relationship with Mike McCarthy before he left, and they had Matt LaFleur. So I can't really get mad at Aaron Rodgers for wanting to, go somewhere else. I mean, if you think about it, last year they ended up drafting the quarterback Jordan Love, right? And I'm looking like, I'm not even a Packers fan. I was thinking like, why didn't they draft like a wide receiver or any type of talent that can help Aaron Rodgers in his game? Like, you mean to tell me you just gonna just draft someone else, like another QB position? So when you do that, that goes to show you that, okay, well, potentially we don't believe in you. We don't trust you in our system. And, at the end of the day, we're going to sit up here and, you're going to have to probably compete with this person. And potentially you might just be a second string. And you're looking at that. I mean, he pretty much proved everybody wrong. Like, he done everything he could. They went 13-3 this year. I mean, they always been a top competitive team in the NFC North. So this is going to be really interesting. Same thing with the Deshaun Watson thing, right? But the thing is, what I find is crazy is that, I mean, I God forbid, they two different human beings. I don't want this to happen. But for two quarterback positions that decided to speak up, you got Deshaun Watson's being ridiculed, right? And all these freaking allegations coming up on him. Okay, 22 women saying it was sexual misconduct when they was doing massages with him a couple years ago. And we don't know how true that is. I mean, maybe it is true, but at the same time, it's like, now y'all really talking about this when this man decided to okay, well, I want to go to a different team. You guys got rid of JJ Watt, getting rid of talent around me. You got rid of DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, it's just like, then I have really no say so who I want to be pulling in the team. I have that no influence. And then he done a lot for that team. They should have went to the Super Bowl, but they lost to the freaking Chiefs. And when the Chiefs came back on them, I'm looking like, bro, so, I mean, Deshaun Watson is a great player. I mean, without him, I think the Texans ain't really crap, to be at the end of the day. Now they got Tyrod Taylor, and then what? Who are they gonna draft? I don't know if they drafted a QB. So is Tyrod Taylor your future, or are you gonna put Deshaun Watson back in, and how well he's gonna play? Because mentally, it's like now. Because he spoke up and he was talking to his agent like, I want to go to a different team. Now all these these people are trying to destroy his name, his reputation, destroy that young man's future. And you got Aaron Rodgers over here, people's going in and supporting him. So it's like a double standard, and it's looking like why it has to be like that, right? Is this a color thing? I hate to pull that, but you wonder like, damn, like you got Aaron Rodgers getting the leeway, but not Deshaun Watson. So I mean, are you gonna pull up allegations on Aaron Rodgers? I don't know what he's done. So it kind of amazes me though. Like I feel like, of course, a lot of black athletes they may go through a lot. Athletes go through a lot in general, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, you're a human being. Like if you want to travel and do something else, like you should have a right to. I mean, they kind of slaves and bound into that contract. I mean, I just really think, man, with all this is going on, I'm not mad at like if Aaron Rodgers trying to go to what, he's trying to go to the not the Bears, the Broncos, and they said they trade him, Broncos might be a potential spot for him, and so it'll be Teddy Bridgewater and Aaron Rodgers. But they said, I think they announced Thursday they are not planning on trading him, so he's going to stay with the Green Bay Packers. But is he going to play? Is he going to sit out? Is he going to do like a Melvin Gordon? Like, is he going to be, risk being fined? Like, Aaron Rodgers is a big name. So, I mean, if him, sitting out, and we'll see how the Green Bay Packers are going to be. Are they going to be competitive in NFC North? We don't know. So, I mean, NFC North is pretty much up to grass, bro. Like, you can have the Vikings. The Bears can actually have a chance now since they got Justin Fields. So, it's a really interesting thing, man. I kind of look at just analyzing the situation though. We haven't heard too much about Deshaun Watson because I believe he's innocent to proven guilty. He didn't even have a trial yet, and you guys condemning this man. Like we don't know, or because all these women saying stuff. So I mean, it's like now the team want to put a freeze. Like, well, I don't want all that negativity in my team. Deshaun Watson might have to sit over there. I don't know. So it's kind of crazy, man, in a way, man. I was just thinking about this, like, dang, bro. Like, why is this going on though? But I mean, if Aaron Rodgers, I thought he was going to go to the 49ers or so. Because I can see him, Justin Fields going there, but he's going to the, the Bears. So we really have to see, man. We don't know what the future holds, man, for those two franchises, man. So because I know, YouTuber Steve Rose, he's a huge Houston Texans fan and everything. So I actually kind of like the stuff he says. But that's kind of how I really feel about that. I mean, I really truly believe it can be like it's more of a double standard when it comes to those situations, man. But hey, it is what it is. It's things that's going on in NFL, things that's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. So that's the crazy part of everything. But yeah, man. You guys don't have anything else, man? That's pretty much what I want to say. It's gonna be like a real short stream. Like I said, I'm just gonna do more reviewing things and talking about stuff, which I love to do. We'll do more sports talk because NFL season is coming up, and which is a very good thing. So I'm kind of real excited and happy about this, man. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, man. Spoil Young Lee Jr. in here. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Like I said, everything. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's a really good thing because of you guys. It's the reason why this channel it continuously to grow, man. For real. So I might have like merch coming in here too as well. So you guys can go ahead and support that as well. But I appreciate like I said, a lot of people people coming in and stuff and checking out that other stream that I did. But y'all can comment on here too, man. After this video has been processed, like what y'all think about, Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson case. Do you think it's justified? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's a double standard? Like, how Aaron Rodgers is getting a lot of support and everything. So, compared to Deshaun Watson and his situation, we don't know. But that's all we have to say, man. If you want anything else till next time, I'm out. I'll be in here tomorrow. Deuces.